In this episode of Thor's vlog, we have an absolute nightmare before Christmas. We have not one, not two, but 3 vans with completely blown out engines, putting a huge strain on general operations and promises made to our clients. We carry out huge reductions in the heart of London. And someone needs to have a word with Rachel Reeves from accounts, because she's just, This is episode 7. Merry Christmas. So just arrived at Exsel plant hire near Winchester, and I'm already looking at some of their big kit that they've got as we drive in. Check this thing out. It's called a MEWP. I have no idea what it does, but it looks like a bad boy piece of kit. And I know it's not just a really big forklift either, because I know I know what a forklift is, yeah? And I know this is not just a forklift. Jeez! And it's got a flipping Unimog, bruvs. Obviously got it branded up, Exsel Forestry and that. But yeah, look at the size of these wheels. I mean, size of this wheel. Mad. Maybe 1 week, maybe the next episode is hire this thing for a week and do a week. What it's like to have a Unimog every single day for a week. How about that? Who wants to see that video? If you want to see that video, comment down below and let me know. What would it be like to drive basically a tractor every single day of the week for a week? That'd be something, man. Look at this beast. But yeah, we're in a bit of a rush now. We're running way behind schedule, so just gonna, and I can see the green climber as well. This thing here. So it's basically like a massive mulcher that eats anything you throw at it with these teeth, and it just mulches it. Anything it grabs, it tears up. And it is quite big. This is quite big. This is henge. So yeah, looking forward to being shown around how to use this machine quickly. Then we'll load it onto the trailer and get out of here, because the boys are already waiting for us on the job. Now we decided to bring our trailer rather than hire their trailer, and I'm glad we picked the big one rather than the small one, because the big one has just managed to get it on. Look, we've got about 8 inches on that on the front, so we've managed to get it on just onto our own trailer. Some piece of kit this is some piece of kit. Wait till you get to this job. This job's actually a pretty fun job, so I'm a bit gutted. I don't get to use this kit, man. Like, you know, all this stuff that we hire and all these jobs that we do, I rarely actually get to do it myself. It's more the tree surgeons and all the arborists and the groundsmen that get to do all the fun stuff. I might have to just veto something one day and just be like, no, I'm doing this job. But at the end of the day, it's all part of the game, innit? And guys, Exsel Plant Hire are really looking after us on this one, yeah? So if any of you guys are around sort of the southeast, I mean, you guys deliver nationally anyway, don't you?
Yeah, we'll do anything, all over the place.
So Exsel deliver nationally. They're a really good, they've got a very good reputation within the industry. So if you guys are looking at hiring any plant, from Unimogs through to like, what do you guys have? You've got Unimogs from green climbers, you've got big chippers, you've got, you know, stump grinders, anything that you need forestry wise, these guys will pattern you up. And they're really looking after us on this one, so make sure you check them out. Exsel Plant Hire. So just walking towards the land, the area of land that we're going to be completely clearing with this green climber machine. The good thing about this job is that the access is really good. So we've got this whole side sort of passage for the green climber to come through. As you can probably see, it's on its way up. It's going to bring it all the way up through here and then up, round and into here. And then everything that you can see through here is being completely cleared and made way for development. Now, some of the trees we're leaving because they're actually high value trees and they need to be considered in the planning, but all the small stuff, the small vegetation, we've got permission to completely clear. And we've strategically given some advice to the clients as to which ones we think would be worth keeping, which would complement the property as they develop it. There's a dilapidated house just over there. The roof's fallen in, there's ivy growing all the way up through it. But the plan is to develop this whole area of land to get it back into a habitable area. Jack's just come up with this really stupid idea for me to go and see what it's like inside the house. I mean, I'm not really into scary things. Like, nah, bro, this ain't for me. This ain't for me, man. Oh, something's telling me this is a bad idea, man. Well, this isn't a good idea, you know. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Don't know if they can actually see up there, but you can see right up the ceiling. It's completely fallen through. You can literally see the sky through this room. Oh man, this is actually pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. If Jack, brother, if you weren't here, I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be nowhere near this place, bros. Oh my God, this house this is definitely one of those haunted stuff. Look, even the ceilings are coming through over here. Told you to trim your ivy off your houses. Now look. Got ivy all over the windows, growing through the windows. Should have called Thor's trees, man. What's going on through here, look. Right, there's just holes in everything. Yo, look, little toilet through here. The whole floor has fallen and concaved completely in. I reckon a tree fell through this house, you know. I'm not even gonna lie. Nah, this ain't even safe, bro. I'm literally holding on to the side. This might be my last ever vlog, you know. This is a steep staircase. Jack! Where the f you gone, bro? There you go, look, that was that window that was open down there. Literally holes throughout this whole property. I'm not a builder, I ain't even got a hard hat on, man. Bro, do you know what? As I was walking through it, I was thinking to myself, nah, he's definitely gonna try and scare me. Nah, that ain't going in the vlog. That ain't going in the vlog.
There's actually a dead rat. I stood on it earlier.
I do not do dead things. Whew. This house definitely had some sort of tree or something fall through it, because sides of houses don't just disappear like that. And now it's just rotted away. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyway, let's go back to what we actually came here for in the first place, which was to clear all the branches and brush and small trees to make space for the development. Using the green climber machine, the boys are able to clear the large area of brush and small trees much more effectively and quicker than if they were to use brush cutters and saws, ultimately making the task more simple, safer, and leaving the client content with the works. Just got off the phone to the guys on the green climber job and the works was an absolute success. In fact, we've just had feedback from the client and they are over the moon with the end result. And better more, the job was finished ahead of schedule. We're definitely going to be looking for more of this type of work, especially when it comes to garden clearance, area clearance, demolition, all types of clearance, whether it be trees, brush, bramble, hedges, because this job has proven concept and we can now move forward into the clearance game. Bruv, we've just had the best news anyone could have asked for. Like literally, I've been working on these clients for the last 3 years. 3 years we've been constantly tendering and putting submissions in for prices, and we've always been turned up, we've always been beaten up on price, but I've never given up, like just constantly, month after month, submitting tenders. And finally, we're in October now, and we've been awarded these large packages of works, which are now gonna hopefully carry us through the whole of winter. Now, normally what happens is, especially with our form of business, we go through the whole of summer, spring, with a good flow of work, consistent work coming from our domestic clientele. But then come the winter, the domestic clientele slows down, people run out of money, people aren't spending a lot of time in their gardens, and we try and sort of tinker along with construction sites or a few little local authority jobs here and there and some reactive stuff here and there, but it's always like hit and miss, and the profits from the year start withering as we come out towards the end of the year. So then as we go into the next year, we haven't got as much investment as we anticipated due to like the forecasts. So we actually end up losing a lot of what we've built over the winter, of what we've built in the summer. But now we have these large packages of works, and we've got confidence from these clients that we're going to carry out the works. All we have to do is get the work done, and this is going to be hopefully one of the best years that we've ever had in business. So fingers crossed, everything goes to plan from now on. We meet the demands of these clients, we carry out these works, we have an awesome winter, and then come into next year, we've got a whole load of investment that we can push back into the company and grow and be more sustainable, give back to the staff, give back to our clients, and continue and just have a large pot of money that we can choose, and we be back in control of where we're trying to move to with this business. Honestly, man, this is such good news. Like, I literally just want to run around. I literally want to run around the house. I just want to go run around the house and just scream at the top of my voice. This is such good news. So Monday has arrived, and we have an intense day ahead of us. On Friday, we got notified by one of our local authority contracts that they had some urgent works that needed to be done. A group of ash trees that are overhanging a leisure centre, and on the other side of the ash trees is a high frequency footpath. And these ash trees have been identified to be dangerous standing structures, so they've asked us to move in swiftly and carry out the removal of them as soon as reasonably practical. So over the last couple of days, I've been speaking with a load of our suppliers, most of which just cannot get us the equipment that we need in order for us to be able to carry it out on Monday. The one person who never lets us down, Affordable Access, has agreed to get us a 30-meter tracked MEWP. Once we get a few of the branches off, they may be safe to climb, but as they currently stand, we can't put live support in them. So we need a cherry picker or a MEWP. So yeah, Monday's arrived. So really looking forward to introducing these boys to the job, getting these trees down safely, and having another satisfied client. So just arrived on site, and this is the massive clump of dead ash trees that we've been talking about. Some of it is overhanging the leisure centre, and obviously we've got a high frequency of use to this footpath being a public footpath in the middle of the borough. So we're going to safely dismantle these trees over the next couple of days using a mobile elevated work platform, because as you can see, looking at these branches, a lot of the bark is falling off, and that's a key sign to knowing that the trees are structurally compromised. So it wouldn't be wise to have any life support up in that tree if we can avoid it. We've also got a work experience person working with us today from Three Rivers Council. She's training to be a tree officer, and she asked us for a little bit of work experience to sort of help her with her studies. Really excited to give her some experience on what it's really like to be on the tools. Due to the technicality and possible dangers of climbing these trees, having the spider MEWP allows for easy, safe access. Jack starts by removing the smaller limbs off the dead ash trees, and then moves on to sectioning down the large stems, carefully making sure none of the logs fall down onto the roof of the leisure centre or the recently planted flowers below. We're now on to day 2 of this job. Due to the high frequency of use around the trees, it's important to get this job done in the allocated time we've been given. Hopefully the boys make a good dent in the works today. However, things don't always go to plan, as we were made aware by Jack that the MEWP just couldn't reach the last few branches on full extension. So it's back to the drawing board, and we need to figure out how we can get the rest of this tree down safely as time is ticking. Day 3 has arrived, the final day to remove these dangerous ash trees. After careful consideration, we decided the main stem is safe enough to climb. Therefore, Cameron's going to jump up and strategically section the last remaining limbs, which we couldn't reach with the MEWP yesterday. This requires expert precision and strategic planning to get the job done safely and efficiently.
The MEWP job is finally complete. The ash trees have all been safely dismantled. Obviously, we hit a couple of roadblocks along the way. The MEWP just couldn't reach those last few branches over the building, but we were able to safely climb them and dismantle them, and the client is now happy. That's another job in the bag. Thor's tree, baby! I tell you what, everything seems to be going wrong right now. Like, nothing seems to be going right. Other than the fact that we've got loads of work, and I'm grateful for, because that's gonna run us through the whole of winter. In fact, I think this is probably gonna be our best winter yet, providing that we can overcome these obstacles, because we now have 3 vans that have broken down. 2 with complete engine blown, which is not ideal. We've had quotes from mechanics. You're looking at between £6,000 and £10,000 per vehicle to be repaired. And then the other one is hopefully a warranty repair, but Ford are already disputing it, and they're saying that it's user error. Apparently someone put AdBlue in the diesel tank, and now we need to get the whole fueling system rewired. I don't believe them, so I've asked them for proof, and we're gonna find out in the next few days, hopefully, what that contaminant is. But I tell you something, like, when you solve one problem in business, another one just comes along, and all of these problems just seem to be completely out of my control. Like, I have no control of them. And yeah, in an ideal world, I'd just get the other 2 engines replaced, but it's just not, I don't know where I'm gonna find 10 grand. Well, actually not even 10 grand, it's 20 grand. It's 10 grand an engine, 10 grand a vehicle. So 20 grand in November, December, which is already a slow month. I'm really feeling the pressures of work at the moment, whilst trying to keep all the team motivated, whilst trying to make sure that we're meeting the expectations of the clients, and trying to deliver on these multiple packages of works that we've had from these clients, which again, as I say, I'm really grateful for. At least the problem is not, have we got any work? The problem is, how do we operationally get over these hurdles? But on another note, we've got a Christmas party coming up. That should be fun. Everyone's super excited for it. It's normally a time when everyone gets to chill out, a couple of people get mash up and all that stuff, but it's a load of fun. So I suppose we've got that to look forward to, and Christmas and the New Year. I mean, this weather's not very nice though, but it's all right. Look, got to keep the spirits high, got to keep positive. There's loads of things we could be grateful for. We just need to overcome these massive obstacles.
Got a shed under here. I need a couple of boards on it. Clearing hangers. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. Hello.
Wow, what an absolute success on that tree. That was a big tree, man. I mean, that job took us 3 years from initial discussion with the client through to speaking with residents, speaking with the local authorities, speaking with neighbours, getting everybody in the picture, carrying out the risk assessments. That's 3 years in the pipeline, and the team did an exceptional job at getting it done. The clients are over the moon, and the boys are happy with the end result. There just doesn't seem to be any tree that any client can throw at us that we can't get completed to schedule, done safely, and done within budget. Cheeky plug, if any of you guys live in and around the London area and you're looking for some expert tree surgeons, or maybe you just know someone who is looking for some expert tree surgeons to work on their trees, whether it be a little bit of advice, whether it be a massive tree that needs to be reduced, or a massive tree that needs to be removed, or planting on anything, give us a shout. Thor's Trees, baby. What's really tough for us right now is that domestic work has really seemed to slow down, and the climate, the domestic climate, is getting tougher and tougher to survive in. And I'm grateful that we've got this contract work and we've got some contract clients and commercial clients and partners that we can work through to be able to get through this little blip. But it's amazing how much of a difference consumer behaviour has when politicians open their mouth. Since Rachel from accounts, has gone complete backwards on the budget and has royally screwed so many people over. Not only your regular domestic person, but employers, employees. She's frozen taxes. She's really, take it from me, royally messed us up. There's little to no support for small businesses right now, and we were feeling the pinch anyway. And now there is little to no margin of error when it comes to making decisions, and we're just not being as brave as we should be, in attack as we should be in the eyes of business. I love pushing through challenges. I love challenging myself and my team. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a reward at the end of the tunnel for hard work and risk. And at the moment, there is no reward for any hard work and risk for anyone, especially in the UK. And that energy has really reflected on how consumer behavior works and how committed people are towards spending money or investing in things or looking after the things that they've already got. It's so challenging. We have not one, not two, but 3 vans break down with Just got off the phone to the guys on the Green Climber job, and it seems like that works has gone the works. Just got right, come. Just got off the phone to the job, job, and it seems like those works have gone an absolute filming this, both me and the team. Do you think you can hear that? You probably can, innit? You can hear the coffee machine, innit? Thank you for all of your love and support for No. I've said thank you already. Jack, I told you we needed a script for this, man. What am I even saying, though? Like, I've lost it, bros. Bruv, it's too late. It's like, bruv, I've got to go. Wow, what an extraordinary year we have had filming these episodes with you guys. We have all had so much fun putting these vlog episodes together. I just want to extend my appreciation for every single one of you guys behind this screen. Your support means more than you can believe, and we can't wait to continue on into the year of 2026. This is probably going to be the last video that you see in 2025, so I'd like to use this opportunity to thank you. If you haven't already, don't forget to click that little subscribe button up there. It does so much for me and the team. And here's a couple of videos here and here wishing you the best and most prosperous of years in 2026, and I'll see you on the next video.